Okay, for number 90, it says Mary wants to have $8,500 when she's 21 years old. She currently has, so this is currently, and it earns 4% annual compound interest, and she's 13 years old. Okay, so let's see what they're asking us. A, if Mary does not take out or deposit any money, how much will she have when she turns 15? So, for A, if she has 6,439 and we multiply it by 0.04 and add it back to the 6439, that's the same as multiplying by 1.04, right? That's saying the original amount, which is multiplying by 1, and then adding the 0.04 or the 4% interest. So that would be after 1 year, and then we would take that and multiply it by the 1.04 again to find out how much she has after 2 years. And if I do that on my calculator, I get that she has $6,964.42. $6,964, right? Okay, so that's what I get after 2 years. And then it says, will she have enough money for her trip when she's 21? So what they're really asking is, if we take 6439 and we multiply it by 1.04, 21 years old, she's 13, that's 8 years later, right? 21 minus 13, that's 8 years later. So I could write this out as times 1.04 times 1.04 times 1.04 all the way out 8 times, or I could just say to the 8th power. That's what power means. So now if I type this into my calculator, 1.04, right, raised to the 8th, and I multiply that times 6439, I get that she's going to have $8,812.22 when she's 21. So will she have enough money for her trip? She wanted to have $8,500, so yes, she will have $8,812.22. And the last one, C, what would the curve look like? Clearly this is an exponential growth, right? So the graph is going to look, I mean, this is a very basic graph, right? So she starts with 8,500, so let's call this 8,500, right, at 0 years. And then, or sorry, this is 6,439, 6,439, right? And then it's going to grow up like this and curve up like that, right? And you could plot some points, right? We had a couple points. We had, we could have graphed, to get a precise graph, we could have graphed this one, which would have been 2 years later, and then we could have graphed this one, which is 8 years later, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? We could have graphed those two and then drawn our curve through both of those.